Hey, all, welcome to SLB Basement Bourbon Bar. You had to wait a second. Kent's here also. He's snooping around. He's going to be controlling our blind that we're going to be doing on Friday.
If you see somebody scrolling across the camera there, that's Kent. Don't mind him.
When you get in your 60s, it doesn't take much to kind of deter your concentration. You know,
You're telling me, bro, you got to fly down here and I'm cooked.
I'm like, Kent says, let's start the video, and I'm watching Kent kind of meander about, and I'm like, oh yeah, we got to start the video. Okay. Anyways, guys, listen, I'm out on a limb here today. I'm out on a limb. I was over at Harry's shop. I was at B Liquors, as we usually are, once or twice a week, picking up a couple things. And I started looking around. And you know me, what am I going to look around for if I'm going to look around?
Budget.
I'm going to look around for something that's a little bit more budget friendly, just to see what might catch my eye. And I landed on this J.W. Kelly. Now, Trent helped me here because, you know, I'm a little older, so I'm trying to remember. Did we ever have a J.W. Kelly down here? I don't remember having it. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't.
Well, it's
if
funny.
We did, it'd been 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's funny because I remember when we kind of first started this whole thing, I'd asked you about a bottle, and you were like, I don't think I've ever had that. And it turns out you have it down here, and it was like halfway gone. And I was like, how do you not remember? We're like 800 videos in or 850 videos in the channel.
It's tough.
I don't even really remember.
It's tough.
Because we started this when I was 22. 23.
Are you kidding?
No, 23.
Barely drinking age. Good
From what I can recall, I don't think that we've ever reviewed or had. What?
And now I have guilt. I'm feeling like a horrible father.
Why?
Father figure here for you.
What?
Here, son, let's get on this big old bourbon thing. You're 23 now. You should be fine.
Bro, you made me sweep corners for drywall when we could have just used a shot vac. That's not the worst thing. That's not the worst thing. And this has been a fun experience. We've never had J.W. Kelly, from what we recall. We've been to a couple bottle shares and meetups and things, and people bring a ton of stuff.
Sure.
And we were just at one in Columbus. People were like, here, try this. We could have.
Well, and what kind of caught my eye with it, too, is our good buddy Marcus, the bourbon judge. He had done a video or two about some, I think they're more allocated type J.W. Kelly releases.
Oh, like a month or two ago, I think.
Yeah, or something. Yeah. And he was raving on it. And if there's one person in the world I trust when it comes to whiskey judgments, it's Marcus and the bourbon judge. That's for sure.
He is the judge after all.
He is the judge after all. So when I saw these on the shelf, these are more their introductory type. I don't even know, honestly, guys. I don't know enough to tell you, is this all of their, regular releases? I'm not sure.
I did a quick. No.
Wait,
I did a quick.
Kent's here. No.
I wanted to say quick and brief at this.
Keep going.
I did a quick glance. Wow, I'm red. I did a quick glance of their website, and there's 5 products that seem like they might be core products.
Okay.
They have a Silver Creek rye, and it's funny, somebody on our Discord actually put they're looking for that today.
Is that right?
Yeah. So, but these were the two.
This is what Harry has.
Okay. Yeah.
This is what he has. If there were more, I would have picked up some more of what they had. This is all he has.
Okay.
So I just thought it would be interesting. It is very budget friendly too, as well.
I like that.
And we need to be, we need to have that. We need to have some. We need to get back to reality, because this is allocated season.
It is.
And so a lot of the things we're going to be discussing has to do with, unfortunately, a little bit more elevated pricing. This isn't the show.
It is not.
Which I'm happy for.
And I mean, what you should have started out with is, hey, this thing got the best rye gold medal of 2020. That's all you had to say, and I'd be
sticker on the side.
Is that what we're starting with?
Yeah,
fantastic.
That's what I got to start out with. So we're just going to do a little bit of a tasting.
We have a live stream this Friday. We almost forgot.
I know.
This Friday, 8 p.m. Central. I also, again, just like last month, I have no idea what we're doing. Should we poll it, or should we do something else?
Don't do that poll.
We'll come up with something.
I'll tell you what.
It wasn't that bad last month, though. They did a good job.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. If you got any ideas for us, let us know in the comments.
Toss it in the comments. Yeah. Max 6 bottles.
As usual, we work all the time. We got so much going on. We haven't really thought about it yet, what we're going to be tasting for our blind.
We forgot it was this Friday.
we didn't realize it was coming up that quick.
Yeah.
Can you hand me my glasses?
Oh, I can.
First one, Trent, and I did this for you, buddy, because I love you.
Well, it's so sweet.
Yeah, we're going to taste their rye. This is a Golden Age straight rye whiskey. The mash bill's right here on the front label. 65% rye, 20% malted barley, 15% malted rye.
And this is $30?
Right there. This is Harry's sticker. And I left them on for the purpose of this video.
Well, you can't get them off.
That's Harry. You'd have to give, $30. So, I thought
Did
that's
you say
a good
the
deal.
proof? Sorry.
No, I didn't. You got me looking at the sticker for the price.
94 proof.
Yep, 94 proof, which I think is wonderful, actually. I think
Regardless
it's
of how this is going to be. And when I hear a mash bill of 65% rye and whatever else it was, I already forgot. For $30, that's immediately intriguing.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Kent's sneaking behind the camera.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll be tasting this rye whiskey since he likes rye whiskey. He'll be tasting something a little bit later.
This smells nice.
He's snooping around getting our blind ready for us for Friday. Friday's video is what he's doing.
I wish I knew your basement as well as I know mine. It'd
Right.
be a heck of a lot easier to
I get
find
it.
the bottles I'm looking for.
I get it.
It smells a little waxy.
A little waxy.
Little waxy.
Trent, I'm getting a little bit of honeysuckle in there.
Is that a plant? What is that?
Dude. Why do you do these
Because I'm
things?
trying to think, is that like something I go to
Why?
like a grocery store and just pick up and start gnawing on when I'm walking around and shopping? Hold on. Chris Blankenship sent me a picture of collard greens the other day after that video, and they just looked
Hey,
appalling.
I want you a picture.
You're showing me a picture?
Yeah, it's a plant. It's bush.
Diverse group of okay.
What I mean by that, and I could be dead wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm dead wrong, please, because I have no problem with that to be corrected if I'm wrong, especially. But when I say honeysuckle, it's not like a pure honey that you would get out of the bottle, in your pantry.
Okay. I see what you mean. It's like
Yeah.
a mixture of like almost like simple syrup and honey. Like it's sweet, but it's not like
Right.
not medicinal. It's not like a fermentation type of a sweetness that you
Sure.
get with like a honey. A
Sure.
little
It's
fun.
light. It's
Yeah.
bright. And to me, there's that honeysuckle. There's a little bit of honey note in there.
It's a little malty though. It's kind of drawn me in.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's true. Too.
like the pie, the smoke from the pie on the windowsill. You know, it's like
Yeah.
drink me, and I will.
Cheers. Ooh. That's delightful.
That's a complex sip for $30,
That's
man.
delightful.
That's fantastic.
Okay, let's understand a few things here right off the bat. At a $30 price point, it's not going to be super viscous.
Right. Oh yeah.
So it's a tad on the thin side. So we can all be honest about that. But boy, I really like the flavors of this. It's full flavor.
I'm curious where this like sticker came from. Because if I recall correctly, the Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye came out in 2020. So if you're comparing this to that, I wouldn't call this the best rye, if you have to, but more of a joke. But
I'm really figuring out where you're heading there with that.
no, I'm just throwing shade. And
I
don't
saw
need to be
no
throwing
parallel with that.
Yeah, there's not.
Okay.
I think for a $30 rye that is a little bit different in its mash bill and it's
Yes.
trying to experiment with some
Yeah.
malt, like I think a lot of distilleries should experiment with malt,
Oh, I do too.
honestly.
I do too. And I think this is very well done for the price point.
I would agree. This is one that I would go buy like a case of right now because I do really enjoy it. I think it's nice. It's complex. It's kind of leading me back into wanting to sit down with it for a little while longer and explore.
I'm still getting that the brighter notes there. It's a little zesty. There's slight lemon. There's some honey in there.
It's very like this is gonna sound weird, but like cough drop-esque, where it's like herbal. You get some like lemon, like kind of like medicinal type notes without being
can
like
do that, yeah.
medicine.
Right.
This
I'm with
is
you.
delightful. I wasn't expecting much for a $30 rye.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Also, please let us know in the description on their website. It did say that they are using an old world or old school pot distillation method, but it also doesn't indicate on anywhere on the labels that they distill their own products.
Right.
So I'm wondering if they contract distill with a company that has the facility with this Old World pot still.
Maybe we should have called Marcus before we started.
Maybe we should. Marcus, please correct us in the comments if you're watching this video. Or if you know and you're not Marcus, also correct us.
Yeah, please. You know there's folks out there.
Oh, yeah.
That,
Guys, really.
yeah, for sure.
That's really nice. I like that a lot.
I do
We're
too.
starting off with a banger on
All
that
right, what do you got there, buddy? This is the bourbon, right?
This is the Old Milford straight whiskey. Straight bourbon whiskey, 90 proof, $35. This says it's bottled by Keeper's Quest Inc. from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
What's the proof point on it? But I think it's a little less.
90 proof.
Oh, yeah, it's
90,
a little less.
yeah,
Okay.
A little less. Okay.
A little bit. Not bad, though. Not bad. 90.
I would be curious. I don't know if we've ever had a discussion in the comments before, but like, I love pot still bourbons. I think it adds,
I do too.
I think it adds a lot more complexity to
It
this.
adds some character. That's
It
for
does.
darn sure.
Whether it's good character or bad character, like there's been some times where you'll get a pot still bourbon where it's like, what the heck's going on here? But it's like a different type of weird.
Yes. And I'm sure there's going to be some folks out there that do not appreciate that kind of weird from a pot still bourbon. And I get that.
This is nice, but it also smells like a tire.
This is kind of, this isn't, on first sniff, this isn't near as appealing as the rye to me.
It smells like overly burnt brown sugar. Like there's some kind of a burnt-esque. Like it sat at the bottom of the pot still for a little too long. You know? I don't think that's how that works, but...
It's possible. I'm right there with you.
It's also non-age stated, from what I can tell anywhere on here. If it was bottled and bond, we could make an assumption of its age, but yeah, there's nothing on here that indicates the age statement on this.
Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Wasn't the greatest on the nose. It's a little crafty, it seems.
But it's kind of, it reminds me of the mix between like barbecue and like mustard.
Mustard?
Like it, yeah. It's got some barbecue-esque notes in there, but like a Sweet Baby Ray's type of a thing that you added like Dijon mustard to. You know what I mean? You probably don't know what I mean.
Mm-mm.
Crafty though.
Yeah, it seems slightly crafty. I'm not a big fan.
Okay.
The rye over here, I thought it was really good for the money. Now, let's keep in mind, we're tasting a $30 bourbon, okay? We're not tasting a $75 bourbon. There are some funky notes in there that I'm not a massive fan of.
Am I wrong in saying that it's kind of like Scotch-esque? Because I'm getting some like smokiness to it, or like some barbecue-y kind of a notes in it. I'm surprised you don't care for that.
Yeah, it's the kind of a cardboard effect that I'm getting from the middle to the back and into the finish. It seems a tiny bit cardboard for me.
Dude, now that you say
it is slightly smoky on not smoky. You're right. It is, as you say it is, on the palate at the front. It's really not too bad, but it really gets kind of cardboardy for me.
Yeah. Now that you say like it's like wet cardboard. And I don't want to say, I don't want to sound bad when I say that, but that's literally what I'm what I'm getting on the palate.
Sure.
I don't think if I were to purchase this, I would be mad about the purchase. It's $35.
Yeah.
It's something
it's $30, I think, on this one. Look at it. Check it out. No, my apologies. It's $35. My bad. My bad.
Would I go out and buy another one of this one? Probably not. But I don't think it's something that I would just let sit on the shelf. It's interesting and it's pulling me back a little bit. But
yeah, I think it would stand its ground a little bit when it comes to other $30 options.
Yeah.
$35 options.
And just based on the notes, I feel like you could mix this with like an old fashioned, like a smoked old fashioned. And I don't think it'd be. I think it'd be pretty good. Honestly, smoked cardboard. Who doesn't like that?
It could be useful. It's just not one of my favorites.
Yeah, I would agree. But cool introduction to a $35 bottle. You don't see those price points anymore too much.
No, you sure don't.
Last but not least, we're creeping up in the price point. This is $54.99. Harry put a different sticker on it. Let's see what he had it at originally. It's just going to tear right up. Okay. Harry, you need to get new stickers.
Yes, he does.
This is the straight bourbon whiskey, single barrel, select, 109 proof. This is a double oak, and this is $54.99. Specifically, this is cask 120, bottle 182 of 214, and this was bottled on December 1st of 2021. Oh, bottled. Bottled? Oh, this has been around for a while. This has been sitting in this bottle for like 5 years. What's happening?
You never know. These letters are so small. I don't
Anyways.
know if you can see them. This phone. These tiny letters like this.
Ooh, okay.
Awful.
Is this... Okay, I think this is also pot still. And there's this cool little, story on the back. I won't read it. But... I like lower, not like super low proof double oaks, but like that 110 proof point. Because I feel like
do too.
I feel like you get the best of both. Like with Woodford double oak, it's a really solid double oak, but for me, as my palate's developed over the years, it's a little bit too sweet.
I understand that.
Yeah.
For me, is there such a thing as too sweet? I don't know.
You should try and do a Woodford double oak like maple syrup. Just like this, like put that in a saucepan and just let it.
Yep.
Do its thing.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Might be.
Call them like drunken pancakes or something.
We got it all.
We got it all dialed
don't
in.
you?
This is how the ideas start. Boy, that smells really nice.
Smells fantastic. I will say that. There's a lot of nice sweetness in here. There's some meat and potatoes in here as far as some char, some other things going on in here. There's some darker nose, little molasses, that brown sugar that I love.
Yeah.
But there's some darkness in there too. There's some
I get like some pecan, I think, a little bit. Or like
chars coming through a little bit. Yeah. Maybe a little nutty with some pecan. I love that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
Whoa. Oh.
And I like that a lot.
That's dynamite. That's weird though. It like started off crafty,
I like
and
that
then
a
like
lot.
it went up.
Yeah, man. Boy, that's pretty good stuff.
Dude, I'm glad you bought these.
Yeah.
These are nice.
Wow. Holy cow. Now, I mean, would it knock out some of our absolute favorite double oaked products? Probably not. But I am pleasantly surprised with that one.
Okay, after second sip, it leans a little bit. I think that sweetness is kind of getting kicked back a little bit by the oakiness, but I think it's very well balanced.
It is. It's a little bit layered.
Yeah.
It's balanced. It got some sweetness to it. And it does have that oaky to kind of balance it out a little bit too. It's got a little bit of the darker char note in there, but not just slightly.
Yeah.
Enough to give it some depth. Got some good sweetness in it, that's for sure. I don't know, I like it.
That's a really dynamic.
That's
double
pretty
oak.
good. That's pretty good. I'm
trying to think of the last like double oak that we reviewed that we really liked.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's several of them out there, brother.
Bourbon, that is.
Yeah.
I was looking at the short bourbon, but that's the cigar batch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
there's
This is nice.
That's pretty good. I'm
For what? For $55, and
Right.
you'll spend.
right.
What is Woodford double oak now? About that price?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll spend this amount on a Woodford double oak, get a little bit more proof. It is a single barrel, and again, our cask number is specifically 120. So if you get a different cask, please your mileage may vary on the tasting notes that you might get from it. But if I had to pick this against Woodford double oak, I'd pick this over Woodford.
You would.
I would.
I'd have a hard time with that one because I like some Woodford double oak,
Yeah.
but I can completely understand how that would appeal to you more.
Yeah.
Get a little more proof. It's got a little bit more meat and potatoes in it.
And it's also like
Rather than
it's a little
sweetness.
crafty, but also does the double oak part very well. It's very dynamic and like
It does.
Even on the second sip, when I
does.
first tasted it, I was like, oh, it's kind of. It almost started. It was leaning a little bit more towards that like cardboardy.
Yeah.
But then it like did a trajectory change and started
Right.
like going up in the
Right.
flavor profile. I'm digging it.
Well, for me, guys, it's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, the bourbon here has to be in last place for me. I really like the rye, and I really thought that was going to be in first place, but I'm going to have to take the double oak myself in first place. For me, But, I mean, you might be opposite. You probably will be opposite.
I would put the rye first and the double oak in second.
Yeah, and that's Trenton's, that's his personal taste and his palate. That's all. And I can understand that because this is really good.
My biggest thing on that is the freaking price, man.
$30. $30.
And you get a little sense. If you want to delve into the world of malted rye, I think this is a fantastic first step. And it's I hope I don't get too much flack for saying this, but $30 for a dynamic pour like this that's experimenting with malted grains, I think is a good and a cheap first kind of an exploration into the world of like malted rye. I really do.
I'm so glad you thought of that. I did not. But that is a spectacular evaluation of that bottle, honestly.
I love it.
Well done on his part.
He
started out a little weak, fumbling over.
And I'm a closer.
Getting beat red. But he's coming on. He's coming on. He's doing well.
Was I getting red when I was talking?
Yeah, at the beginning of the show, you did just a little bit. It's okay. Don't go back to that. We're fine. Keep moving.
Why do you think I did? Come on. No, I think like this, if I'm thinking of like a trajectory, I would do like this first, and then you can delve a little bit more into like the walleye runs and the Balboa rye or like the new
Really
Riff malteds. And then go into at that point I'd go into like westward, even though they don't have a rye.
Yeah.
But that, man.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah, it's good tasting. It's just on a whim. I went to Harry's to pick up a couple things that he had for us, and I was just looking around. I always look around every time I have a little bit of time available to wander the store for 10 or 15 minutes without Harry, following me around. Love you, Harry. He'll watch it. He watches everyone.
He does, like right when it comes out in the morning.
He does. Yeah.
Harry, if you're still watching, text me something.
Okay, whatever. But I truly was looking around at some more budget type friendly options, and I kept looking at this, and I remember Marcus's show, the Bourbon Judge, and it was a special edition. It was more to it than what he was actually reviewing than what we did here. But I looked at it again. I looked at the prices, and let's give it a roll. See what we got here.
I'm glad you did. I feel like that's kind of a good core lineup. Is you got a rye, you got a bourbon, and you got a double oak bourbon.
Yeah,
I think that's a good. I think that's a good lineup.
But you said we missed some though.
There's a couple that maybe we'll try.
This is all Harry had. But
toss into a blind at some point.
All
but
right.
I think for a core lineup, this is fantastic.
Hey, do me a favor if you can, please. If you have some familiarity and a little bit of experience with the J.W. Kelly lineup, give us your thoughts in the comments, honestly, because I will check that out.
Yeah, please do.
And I'll look through and see what I can find out. I like to learn a little bit more about them.
Yeah, absolutely. And don't miss our live stream this Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. It's gonna be Kent, are you coming?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Kurt and Kent, and we're gonna be tearing it up. I think we're gonna get off the rails pretty quick on this one. Some just tells me.
What do you think of Trent? We've never done this before. Kent, listen up, because it's kind of scary.
Oh God.
What do you think of a?
Doing 7.
No,
Yes.
keep moving over there. We don't need you right now. No, but what do you think of doing like a community-driven, on the spot, on demand blind?
What does that mean?
Through the comments. You're running the comments back there. Just figure out what the blind's going to be. Let them figure it out. Kent and I can talk a little bit at the beginning and try to get.
We should talk about Riley's and kick that off. So we'll let you do that.
Thought process of what's going on and what do you think of that? Let the folks decide what we're blinding that evening.
Well, okay. We're going to join us for this experimental live stream. We're going to see how it goes. It could be a disaster.
Could be.
I feel like they like it when the live streams are more disastrous than when things go to plan.
I just kind of stuck my, me. I'm Mr. Well, most of the time I'm Mr. Innocent, right? So I always have good thoughts and all that stuff.
You got that positive vibe.
Yes, positive vibe. But
the bourbon daddy vibes.
But now that you just said that, right? The bourbon daddy vibe. But now that you just said that, I could see some devilish, some ideas coming out of the folks on that's just to screw our brains up.
Well, and the nice thing is, and this is in no way a planned plug, but Kurt has his entire collection on only drams.
Oh, Lord.
So you can come to the live stream and know exactly what is surrounding the bar and what we should be putting in the blind.
It's fairly up to date too. The only ones that are not are a few that are on the table.
And Kurt's very systematic. He's got it up to date as much as possible, minus those. So you should get those in, and we'll see how it goes on Friday. But stay tuned for the Friday blind because Kent has been walking around this entire video. I'm guessing at this point it's 26 minutes.
Yes.
There's one brand that I'm looking for and I can't find it. I know you have it somewhere.
Just let me know what it is. I'll let you.
Good one. He's not Mom. Well, no, he's like Mom. He's not going to let you get that.
No. Heck no. All right, guys.
Any hoozle.
That's all we got for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I did.
This was
I've seen this, I can't say a million times, but off and on at Harry's place, and today it just jumped out at me, so I figured we'd give this a little bit of a try. And I'm glad we did. I really like the rye. I really like the double oak, the bourbon. Not so much for me. Might be for you though.
And in the comments, if there's some other brands like this that are relatively budget friendly that you think we should review, please let us know. Because if they're anything like this or better, we would love to review these. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right, guys. All we got for you today. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly, and we'll see you next time. Right down here with Trent and me, with who knows what we'll be doing. It ought to be scary, but
whatever Ken has cooking up for us right now.
In a good old basement bourbon bar. See you there.